Gotta be you. It's Chaos and we're getting it. Playing some NBA 2K18 here on the PS3. And we got the 10th game of the season. We're on a 9-game win streak with the Philadelphia 76ers in our first year of our franchise season. Los Angeles Lakers also on a 9-game win streak, 9-0. So the two best teams in the league, the LA Lakers at 9-0 and the Philadelphia 76ers at 9-0. So we got a date in Minnesota tonight. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. Leave a comment and all that good jazz. So just to tell you, we are facing off against Los Angeles in a couple games. It's going to be good. But for now, we're going to Minnesota. You got the mini rover. Don't just watch the video. Hit the sub button, drop a comment, and hit the like. It's free. It's easy. It'll take you 2 seconds. Philadelphia.
La mia zona era la ZP, heavy metal kids, la versione beta dell'MC. Ho fatto i peggiori lavori per ripagarmi CD, sognando un futuro migliore, tipo questo qui, Nami. Il 5 su un Volkswagen dell'84 verso Londra, è un po' come nuotare verso Londra. Poi risuscitato sulla sponda, insomma, ho perso quando mi contro l'ombra. Dall'esperienza impari, sbagli da quintali, anche se riccio la pelle come cinghiali. Sardo come Zelde Piras. Adesso riempio locali e parcheggi in terza fila. Sapevi che il mio primo disco ha fatto la storia, ma dopo ancora scioccato per quanto ho visto. Il mio flow vi ha benedetto.
This is going to be a tough one.
I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now we'll send you out to Kevin Harlan and the crew who are in Minneapolis.
The 76ers coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Sam Cassell.
And I don't think you can look past what a fearless player he is, too, guys. I mean, just look at all the charges he takes.
This homestand ends here for the Timberwolves as they get ready to hit the road. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they've basically lived
What
up
is going
to the
on here
expectations
already?
so far this season, and that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Yeah, which is exactly where they are right now. It's not too late for them to make that kind of emphatic late push that turns a season from average to excellent, though.
Now here's Towns. Off with the layup. And it's Harris off the drive. Can't connect from short range. 76ers on defense. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And that one falls for Prince. He doesn't get the second one. Embiid with it. From deep, Iverson. That's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here is fourth, guarded by Harden. Here's Cassell, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Cassell's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Throws it up high, and Harris slams it in.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Here's Towns after the basket by Tony Allen.
Tony Allen.
6 on the shot clock. Doubled by Iverson. Here's Cassell. And he sinks that one into the back of the rim on the way in. Cassell's got 5.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
Yeah, you know, that's right, Greg. Last season they split the series, and they may not be in the playoff conversation, but this still, for me, is an intriguing matchup.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
Kevin, he told me basically he wants to turn the thoroughbreds loose today. He said, frankly, I don't think they have the speed to keep up with us. The more we run, the better off we'll be. Should be a fast-paced game, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
The feed to Towns. Now the dish to Ford. It's Prince on the wing. He kicks it to Ford. Kept alive. Back to Prince. Second chance shot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
The 76ers trail by 3. Harden outside. Now the pass to Iverson. Harris kicks to Iverson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Iverson's got his second bucket tonight. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Dallas.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for 4 3-point shooting with a strong inside game, but they're in.
Following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
Cassell against Iverson. Here's Cassell. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent. And that put back about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Prince. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Timeout called, the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the hydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him. He had an opportunity, took advantage of it.
Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Iverson. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind.
Defense has to react quicker.
Now, here is Russell. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas.
Come on,
He knows
man.
that one should have gone in. That hurts.
Iverson outside. Pass to Korkmaz. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
In the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Grab dishes to Gobert. He's too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Minnesota, they have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the technical free throw is good. And the 76ers with some changes. "26 seconds left in the first quarter. And he gets it to go. Russell's got his second basket.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Ball's knocked loose. Leads him in there. Bayless.
To end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management.
What's up, Fun?
There,
I appreciate you.
maximizing
How you doing
every
today?
second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Timberwolves on top, up 6.
On tap this Saturday, November 11th, the Philadelphia 76ers hit the road to battle it out with the Golden State Warriors. Live from Oakland. Be there.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offense.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Bradley, and it's Korkmaz in at the 2-guard spot.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And they double up Russell. Dishes to Beasley. To the inside. Anderson passes to Beasley. Here's Leitner.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 6 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Beasley, the pass to Leitner. On the left block.
Yo, what the hell, man?
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed.
What they was
These
going,
defenders
man.
have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more
When it comes to attacking the basket, they have got to do better.
And Bayless kicks to Beasley. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And Philadelphia making a change.
He ended up rank-wise in the league last year. 3rd in steals, 7th in blocks. And they were in the top 10 in assists. A lot of good passers on this team and guys that are willing to make the extra pass as well.
And going back to the steals.
Yo, come on, man.
Defense. You have to be impressed with the effort they brought at that end of the floor.
Harden kicks to Harris. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Count that one.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at
Come on, Toby.
Bayless dishes to Russell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And
That's
it turns
a-
out it's
that's a
gonna be
block.
foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation.
And he knocks it down
Nugget
the first
Dan,
one.
what's up, brother?
And the 76ers making a change here.
I beat Zombies the other night, man. One night ago. Kevin Garnett's on this team. Sam Cassell, Christian Laettner. This fucking team
Both good
stacked.
from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
With a screen on Cassell. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. 14 points for Iverson.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm.
Come on, baby.
Setting the screen
Let's go.
and the other using it to get that separation.
Knocks it loose. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The 76ers 3rd.
Boy, they had so many guys with pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively. They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense
Double
just
them
hasn't
up.
pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys.
Double them up, man. Give up another fucking 3.
Rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it
not
the
quick
way
enough,
they
man.
did, but it all worked out for them.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Dawkins check in for Joel Embiid. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Iverson kicks to Harris. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Harris has got 9.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign.
Here's Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
It was a slow start for him. But he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Irving passes to Iverson. Good on the three-point shot. Iverson's got 20 points.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having
Oh, get that shit.
long range, you're doing your team a disservice. If
I
you
am in a
aren't
franchise
shot
with the
hungry.
Lakers, but Mrs. K is a Sixers fan. And I also just wanted to do something different than playing with the Lakers all the time. See different players, different conference.
Season he played outstanding. First in assists,
I
second
haven't played
in
with the
scoring.
Lakers.
Ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And dropping dimes, too. I mean, led the league in assists. And he's an absolute magician with the basketball.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Come on, get some stops.
Cassell kicks to Towns. And that one's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance.
Back to Harden. He dishes it to Iverson. Irving lets it go with a three. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Irving. Irving's got his third assist on the night. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Irving kicks to Harden. The three from Iverson. Offensive rebound. He passes to Dawkins.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that.
What is going on with this stupid shit?
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Don't even fucking start.
And he makes the first. So Garnett in for Chris Bosh. So after making the first, he goes
what?
for two.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of...
No fucking way.
Shot by Foy. From deep, Iverson, and down it goes just as the clock hits zero.
How about the timing? An unbelievable touch on that one.
Those are the ingredients you need for the recipe of buzzer-beating
Oh my God.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back right after this.
The only other team, surprisingly, that's 9-0 are the Lakers. Season. It's crazy. On the PS3. 3.
Third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Iverson. He's got 26 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the and it's Cassell in at the point. And the rejection by Embiid. They retain possession.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's 2 points with a chance for another
Fuck
one
you,
to strike.
Garnett.
The Timberwolves have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Devin Barnett is Kevin Garnett.
Good from Kevin Garnett. Now here's Harden. Iverson outside. And they double up Iverson. Lets it go. No good off the front iron.
wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
76ers trailing. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Harris.
Come on, Toby.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Prince. Hangs in the... Harden against Cassell. Harrell setting the pick for Harden. Back to Iverson. Embiid trying to break loose.
Nice.
And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight for Minnesota. They've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Now, here is Ford. He's guarded closely. Now Harden, 11 points in the game. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Here, Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year.
3
5th
people
in free
around
throw
them.
percentage, 8th in field goal percentage. And they were in the top 10 in assists. A lot of good passers on this team and guys that are willing to make the extra pass as well.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their in concentration.
Philadelphia on deep.
Yo, where's the charge?
They lead by 4. Prince, the pass to Cassell. And another 3 for Minnesota.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Kicks it to Embiid. Backs him down. And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time.
What?
That is his first
No
foul of the game.
continuation?
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little.
As he got to the spot, too.
Harris kicks it to Tucker. And here's Harden for 3. And good on the basket. Book it.
Book it.
Harden's got 14 points for the game.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll.
He missed.
Almost always makes things happen when he instigates that play.
Irving drives in. Harden kicks to Harris. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year. It seemed like everyone on their team.
Come on, Toby.
The shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 4. Grab the pass to Leitner. And Harden comes to help. Here's Cassell. Guarded by Harris. Passes it to Leitner. Clock at 6. The shot clock expired. Leitner's got 8 points. Left side, Irving feeds it to Harris. Here's Tucker.
There you go, PJ.
Gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball.
Get in there, Dr. J.
Now the other way. And there's the foul.
Yeah,
Will
I'll
go
take
on
that
Shabazz
charge.
Napier. That is his first foul.
And got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
The 76ers making a switch here. Philadelphia. Irving dishes to Bradley. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Yo, he's wide open.
That is good. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Korkmaz, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the third.
Yo, he's triple teamed, man, and they can't get the ball.
Outstanding patience and decision making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And he gets the bucket.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Now, here is 4. He's covered by Irving. On the wing. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean,
Scott hits the.
There you go, Mike Scott.
And the 76ers lead by 4.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. 76ers ahead. They're up by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
Friday, November 11th, the Chicago Bulls go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. Big-time hoops coming your way.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Philadelphia?
guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Harden in at the 2. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Minnesota. He feeds it to Prince. Back to Russell.
Get out.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. In a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. Their next game is at Oracle Arena, so a road game with the Warriors. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Minnesota's gone 4 steps from outside the arc.
Rejected by
Out of
Iverson.
bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Nice.
Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. And their road trip is only getting started.
We
So it's
have
the second
a Western
6-4.
Conference road trip starting with this game.
Iverson kicks to Embiid. There's the killer two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Harden against Russell. Back to Garnett. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his third assist on the night.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
And they double up Russell. Poked away and stolen by Iverson. And there's the feed to Harris. Iverson, good ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets the bucket. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Garnett the pass. Good. Iverson with some nice D.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Foy's checked in, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Towns. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Towns has got.
They've needed.
Iverson kicks to Harden. There's the dish to Harrell. The pass to Harris. Embiid misses from close range.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
And the 76ers call time here. Making a change here. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Prince outside. He kicks it to Towns. Pass to Foy. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at what Rush has been doing. 11 rebounds and 16
Brandon Rush is not even.
We're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. From deep, Iverson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. Foy dishes to Prince. Iverson. Here's Garnett. It's hauled in by the 76ers. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Just 5 to shoot. Prince, that's for 2. And right through it goes. The 76ers leading by 5. Harden kicks to Harris. Allen Iverson on the way. Back to again. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. The 76ers making a switch here. And Foy hits both of them.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. The drive by Iverson. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Was there for him, and he had to take it.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 6. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris on the double team. Prince, Iverson covering. It's Prince on the wing. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Now that's...
That'll be a 5-second call.
I feel like
Big
you're
possession
fucking
right
ball.
here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
This is to Garnett. Count! And now they trail by just 4. And now they foul and stop the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And the Timberwolves call time. They're losing by 6. 16 seconds left in the game. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And John Lure gets the whistle that time. That's his in the first, and that brings them within 5. And good on the second, so he makes them both. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And that one's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent
10 games.
and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
So Philadelphia wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
Encore une fois, on a réussi à faire quelque chose de différent. C'est magnifique. projet en physique. Vos paroles c'était du vent. Je pense plus au passé, j'ai pris les devants.
He wants to be MVP. He wants to win the big chip and get the chip MVP. Another game with 30 plus for Iverson. So the Lakers are 10-0 too. Crazy. And we play them in a couple games. It's going to be a battle. That's crazy. LA has got 10 straight wins. Next game's against Utah.